Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the windiest place in the world and my finally finished Mk2 Golf GTI. Let's jump in and I'll tell you all about it. Ooh, oh, he shut the gate, the bastard. So we're here at the workshop with the Golf. Last few adjustments to take place, namely a new door handle. Essentially the other day, went to open the door and it came off in my hand. This is the original one that's 35 years old. Replaced it with a pattern part because I didn't have the time to get a new one. It was due to go to a car show that weekend and so on. Problem with the pattern part is the original lock didn't fit in. So I've now bought a new old stock one to put the original lock in, which basically means that I've got, one key to use on the whole car rather than two. So should look a bit neater, and obviously it's more factory. Have you enjoyed working on this car?
Yes and no.
What's the yes? What's been good about it?
It's finished. That's the good bit.
Right, okay.
Oh no, a lot of it's been just a bog lake for some stuff. Yeah.
Some of these Jubilee clips are probably as old as this car. There we go. One door handle up. Beautiful.
Oh, it looks nice now it's done, doesn't it? So, I won't be sorry to see it go though. There's been so many ball aches on it. So, but... Like what? Oh, various little things, nothing major. Just take the engine out involved another 2 months' work. So it's the usual Tom special.
But now it works perfectly?
Yes, I think so. You have to ask the driver and the owner.
Here we are then, in the Mk2 Golf GTI, and what a joy it is to be out in this thing. I mean, I bought this car back in January 2024 when it was about 3 different colours. It didn't run right, it had a misfire, the engine mounts needed doing. Since then though, it has been, I want to say a labour of love, but it's not really been for Dad because he's had a lot of stuff that he didn't expect to have to do. So when we took the engine out, we needed to put new seals in it, we needed to put a new clutch in it, we needed to completely kind of overhaul the engine essentially because it had done 175,000 miles. That was to be expected. However, what wasn't expected was the amount of rust treatment he had to do underneath. So once we took the engine out, he was poking around with a screwdriver. That went straight through the bulkhead, so that needed sorting. There was a jacking point that went straight through the floor. That all needed fixing. Took the fuel tank out. That was rusty underneath. So there was a lot of work that needed doing to the car. But it is now at a point where I'm not going to say it's perfect because it isn't perfect. There are still a few imperfections, but it's a very usable classic. So we're out on the dual carriageway now in this car, and this is kind of the downfall of this thing. It's lovely driving around in a classic motor, but the lack of civilization is not lost on me. I love a Mk2 Golf GTI, but it's very loud in here. There's not a lot in the way of sound deadening, and because it's so light, it's a very windy day, and I feel like I'm getting battered from side to side, sort of blown around a little bit. Also, I'm in 5th gear at 65 miles an hour, and it's sitting at over 3,000 RPM. So it revs quite high, this thing. It's not a particularly civilized car to drive, is probably the way I would put it. On a B road, brilliant. Around town, it's fine, aside from the heavy steering. On a motorway, yeah, it's not the sort of car that you're going to be doing long distances in. This thing on a country lane, actually, is a really nice car to drive. No power steering, it's quite an analog sort of car. There's a bloody sign in the middle of the road there, cocking door, I just nearly hit that. It's a lovely car to drive, this. Steering's very heavy, going around a slow corner, it is a workout. Keep fit steering, keep fit windows, but it's very old school. And I think that's part of the charm as well. I was actually getting this car photographed for sale yesterday, and there was some kind of kids club going on because parents were dropping their children off. And about 4 or 5 kids were looking and saying, oh, this is a really cool car, I really like this. But then the parents like it as well. And I think that's the thing that I love about something like this sort of car. It's a bit like a classic Mini in that it's classless. It doesn't really matter if you're the Duke of Marlborough or if you smoke 40 Marlborough. It's a car that everybody sort of likes and it has a charm about it. Also, because they're kind of dying out, these things. So let me talk you through some of the things that we've done to this car. Obviously, it's had a paint job because it was about 3 different colours when we bought it. We have taken the engine out, we've overhauled it, new seals, new belts, new pretty much everything there, to be completely honest with you. It's got new springs, so it's sitting a bit higher. The wheels have been refurbed. There's been a lot of rust proofing as well, so it's had new arches on the rear. It's had a new jacking point on the front. Part of the bulkhead's been redone because when we took the engine out, a screwdriver went straight through it. It's been painted in the same colour as the car underneath as well. We put polybush bits in just to help it. Obviously, if we stuck original rubber bushes in, 6 years' time, 10 years time, you're going to need to be replacing those again because they're going to start to perish. So we've kind of future-proofed this, sitting a bit higher, the wheels have been refurbed. It's not perfect. There are a few things that if I had the time and the inclination and crucially the money to do it, I probably would have done it, because there's a bit of paint sinkage, so there's a few scratches that are in the base coat, but then the interior isn't perfect as well. And it's one of those where I look at it and I think, what do I want from this car? I want to try and keep it as usable as possible. It's done 175,000 miles, it's had 16 owners. It's never going to be a garage queen, this car, but it is now a usable classic. I am really going to miss this car, but at the same time, I'm glad it's going to go to somebody that can enjoy it and appreciate it. So what's this car like to drive? Well, it's a bit of a riot, to be honest. It weighs about as much as my shoes. It has no power steering. It's very analog to drive, as you would expect from a car like this. And it's surprisingly easy to drive, despite it being as analog as it is. So it doesn't feel that bad on the road. Once you're getting into parking territory or driving around slow corners, that's when you start to feel the weight, and it does feel like a bit of a workout. But country lanes like this, it's absolutely fine. But the main talking point for this car is the engine. A 1.8 litre, 8-valve, naturally aspirated car with not that much power, but not that much weight, is an absolute hoot. It really loves to rev, this thing. Once you get it sort of over 3,500, you start hitting the torque band and you can start enjoying this car. Mr. Sheen out. Said it wasn't going to rain today as well. Absolute classic of a British summer's day, this. The one day we mark for filming for this, and it starts bloody peeing down with rain. I am going to be selling this car. It was always going to be a flipper. I bought it cheap. I decided to do the work to it, and it was never going to be a keeper. The main reason I'm selling it is because I've got too many other projects on the go, one of which we haven't started yet, and one of which is going to be a car that I will keep for as long as I'm able as well. So if you are interested, this car at the time of posting this video probably will still be up for sale. There'll be a link in the description below. Have a look on there. If you've got any questions, fire me over a message. I'll do my best to answer them. I'd love this to go to a good home, to someone that is going to appreciate this car, enjoy it, and crucially not stick a bloody VR6 engine in it. Just enjoy the Mk2 Golf GTI as it was intended. It drives a dream, this car. I am going to be so sad to see it go, but thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you've enjoyed Project Golf as much as we've enjoyed making it. If you did like it, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really helps us out and it really does mean a lot. Take care, and we'll see you again very soon.